Hey, what's up, guys? Bramwood Beetle. I need all of you to run out there, check out the new album I've got coming up. It's called With Version. You can actually pre-order it right now at mrblends.bandcamp.com. That's MRBLENDS.BANDCAMP.com. I'll put a link in the description as well. I want to see those pre-orders. I definitely appreciate your time. Thank you very much for your support. Tobico Creek. Yeah, we're out here. Bramwood, welcome. Let's talk about meetings. Meetings. We gather with plans. Prepare some information for a meeting. Questions and such. When you mention something at a meeting that resonates with the employees, whether it's been spoken before or not, oftentimes it's a powerful moment. I mean, sometimes in meetings, being active makes it easy for other people to sit back. And just try to blend in. Perhaps their work ethic would reflect that. You're just trying to blend in. I suppose there's no clear passion, as they might say, for what the task is. So they just want to get by easy. And of course, collect the paycheck. And also utilize some discounts. Some industries have different types of perks beyond the discount. Sometimes you interact with different types of producers or representatives. And sometimes when the industry has that type of power, what I mean, not so much power, but empowerment towards the employee, where they might have opportunities to expand and they might be tempted by opportunities to go elsewhere. Sports teams come to mind. But there are other industries, smaller industries, emerging industries, video game industries, things of those sorts. Cannabis industry in Canada here now. New industries. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing if it does something that liberates people's opportunities, and gives people the freedom to express themselves in ways that they would like to. In ways that don't necessarily negatively affect everybody else, or it's just more or less a positive in some way if it's a new industry that's expanding, to give people the opportunity to obtain something safely is a good thing.
Hey, I just want to thank you all for taking the time to listen. Yes, that's right. So every episode, I ask a couple of questions, at least one. And I definitely look out for your participation.
Raise your hand if at a meeting you've ever felt like you were the only one who had something to say. Or raise your hand if you were ever at a meeting and people thanked you or kind of celebrated afterwards in the staff room, for example, for asking a certain question or responding with something, a remark that changed the nature of your work environment. Please raise your hand for that. Okay. Right. I mean, now those people now who have their own businesses, in the group of people who raise their hand, I feel like, now, who do you want on your team? It's probably the people who are around you right now. Those with their hands up. Teamwork's a pretty big thing. Leadership's important. Perhaps leadership is having the cognizance to understand that you are in a team. So you are held accountable for not only your actions, but you do carry some weight for others as well. Therefore, you would elevate and put in your best, specifically in the areas that you genuinely enjoy. And I'm speaking about careers, jobs, businesses, even educational choices, relationships. It can go very far. These things all do carry over into meetings, and no matter where you are. Come with something prepared though, because you got a meeting. Come with something prepared, some thoughts that you wish to share. Put something in. I think it'll just improve the experience for all. Me too. Meet. Now there's something that differs, from a meeting and an interview. I might get into that another time though. Either way, an interview, you're put in a position where you have to respond, you have to engage. So that doesn't necessarily count as giving input. It's not enough. Yeah, it's always nice when your team meeting has treats, some coffees and stuff.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for checking this one out. Feel free to follow up with us, subscribe, like, download, share, all the goods. We definitely appreciate your support. If you have any interest in replying or responding to any of the comments or any of the questions, feel free to send us an email at bramwoodpodcast@gmail.com. Quite simple. We'll definitely look out for your responses, and in future episodes, we'll discuss some of the responses that we have. the goal is to create a community. So whether we're here to help each other or whether we're here to give each other advice, I mean, at the end of the day, we're here for each other. So again, feel free to send an email response to bramwoodpodcast@gmail.com. There's a lot more to come. Thank you very much. Until next time.